And now it's time for another special feature.
Attention, citizens. It has come to my attention that there is a thread going on out there, I believe started by Sam St. John, that has everyone ranking their Beatle albums. Well, okay. I can join the thread too. All right. I've got a stack here of the 13 regular albums put out by the Beatles, and we're going to rank them just for you if you can stay awake long enough. But we're not going to be using the past masters. I guess they don't count, so they're out. But we will start with number 13, which is, Yellow Submarine, which really isn't much of an album at all. It's only 4 new songs and 2 repeats and a whole bunch of George Martin instrumentation. So if you're looking for a Beatles album, I'm sure this is probably going to be on the low end of the totem pole. So if you must, get this one. It's much better. You'll enjoy that one much better. Number 12, Please Please Me. Yeah, it starts out with I Saw Her Standing There and Please Please Me's on there. But there's a lot of A Taste of Honey and stuff like that. Like Twist and Shout is here, But, it's kind of, that's almost half a good album and half a bunch of covers. Oh, well. I rarely pick up this one to play. Let It Be. And I agree, they could have made this a lot better by tossing off Dig It and Maggie May and stuff like that and putting Don't Let Me Down on here. Why didn't they? The powers that be sometimes don't have the best mind. This one doesn't really count either, but for those of you who are purists and say, I don't like that Phil Spector stuff. Okay, where are we up to anyway? Number 10. Beatles for Sale. Yeah, this is the Beatles trying to discover their country roots, I suppose. But there are some good songs on here. And yes, Mr. Moonlight is on here. But then you get Honey Don't and stuff like that. Oh well, everybody's trying to be my baby, But it's not a terrible album, really. What are we up to? Number 9! What? What a coincidence. Number 9, yes, it's the Beatles, otherwise known as the White Album. Yeah, tons of songs, but of course there is that number 9 business and some more of that Wild Honey Pie and whatnot. But yeah, there is some good stuff on here, but I mean, I don't really reach for it too often. Nah. What are we up to here? Number 8. With the Beatles. It's got that iconic cover. But there's a few kind of clunks on here, like I don't care for money and I don't want to really hear I want to be your man. Give that to the Stones. Let them fool with it. So, oh well. So, still some good songs on here though. Like It Won't Be Long and Hold Me Tight. Not a Second Time is on here. And you can't go wrong with that artwork. It's been on t-shirts and posters and stuff. Oh. Hey, I found this one at the not the HMV. What did they call those things? Those FYE. You can tell because it's got the old FYE sticker on it. Yeah, Magical Mystery Tour. Good stuff, except for Blue Jay Way and Flying. There's bound to be a couple clunkers on these things somewhere along the line, right? But otherwise, good stuff. Good stuff. Number 5. Number 5. Abbey Road. Number 5? No, number 6. Number 6 is Abbey Road. I can't read. Yeah. Got that wonderful medley on there. A couple of George's best songs ever. And the much maligned Maxwell Silver's Hammer is on here. Everyone loves that one, you know. I know you're in the closet saying like, nah, I don't like that Maxwell. Yeah, Bang Bang. It was Mel Evans' shining moment. Okay, now we're on to Rubber Soul, which is number 5. Number 5. Ah, yes, I do like Drive My Car, sorry. But you won't see me. Let Anne Murray keep that one, okay? And it's got Girl, which I love, and In My Life, which I love, and actually Run for Your Life, which I love. A lot of good songs here. This is good for playing in the car and singing along to. It certainly is. Number 4, Be Help. You can tell I've been to FYE again. Yes! FYE is no longer around anymore, so I guess I won't be getting any more of those from, well, I got them already. So yeah, this is soundtrack to their second movie, and it's got a lot of good stuff on there. When you listen to this thing, you've got the images in your head, you know, when they're playing on the beach or they're skiing and all that kind of stuff. Tremendous. Number 3. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Darts Club Band. Yes. I remember when I didn't like the sitar stuff on here, I would hit the jump button. But no, I've grown accustomed to the sitars. So I guess it's no longer a boink on the button for me. So yes. And of course it's got A Day in the Life on here, which is one of the greatest Beatles songs ever made. However, there are some people who don't like this song. Are they nuts? Probably. Meanwhile, back in Beatlemania land, A Hard Day's Night comes in at number 2. Number 2. There we go. Number 2. It's another one that you could just about visualize the songs as they're being played, you know, like when they're on the train and when they're rehearsing and John singing to Yoko, John singing to Ringo. And yeah, there isn't too much of a bad song on here. No, not at all. Not at all. So that leaves us with number 1. Are you keeping score, kids? It's Revolver. Yes. It's Revolver. Yes. And boy, when the new version of this came out, boy, I repeat. So this is like the number 1 thing, you know, like, yeah, I know I used all the 1987 issues, you know, in the wonderful jewel cases with the price tag still on them, but okay, so I'm Mini Pearl, whatever. So, I guess that fulfills my fulfillment for doing this thread, and I hope you made it to the end, and if you did, there's a bonus for you at the end, so stay tuned for the bonus at the end, and we'll see you again next time, okay?
Goodbye.
Did that